Morning, sir. I'm Lisa, part of the Wipro RDM group project. So our topic is solid waste management. So I have a few questions regarding our school's structure on waste management.
Yes.
So I would want you to answer them.
Okay. Thank you.
So can you explain how is waste managed in our school?
Actually, we have our waste management mission. First, we gather all the vegetable peels and other food waste as we have hostel in our campus.
Yes.
So we gather them in a single place and other non-biodegradable waste in other bins. And the biodegradable waste we collect on and we add some paper. We add some dry grass, dry leaves, and we grinded it first in a grinder machine. After that, we add some compost to make it another compost.
So what types of waste are most commonly generated by the students and the school staffs?
Paper waste, and in canteen we use vegetable waste, and in our school plastic, etc.
So, do we have a proper system for separating all the wastes?
Yes, we have. We have different bins. Students can put different waste in different bins in our school campus only, and hostel also different bins.
So, is recycling practiced in the school?
Yes, why not? Because we recycle papers. Our students make first with water they make pulps. After pulp, they are giving different shape to the papers, and they are using it. And with water bottle also, the wastage bottle they are using as different soapies or decorative materials for our schools.
So, are students taught waste management as a part of their school curriculum?
Yes, we have groups that in hobby club they are learning it that how to manage the waste, and hostel students are also trained. One teacher is assigned for this to teach them and they are guiding under this teacher and they are doing it. Now,
So, who is handling the waste management system in the school?
this teacher of hostel side is observing all the things, he's taking care of it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
मॉर्निंग सर, मैं आरती। आज हम एक इंटरव्यू कंडक्ट करेंगे विप्रो अध्ययन के बारे में। जो हमारा टॉपिक है सॉलिड वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट, हमारे स्कूल प्रेमिसेस में वो कैसे मैनेज होता है वो जानने के लिए। सो हमारे कैंटीन या फिर स्कूल में जो सारा वेस्ट प्रोड्यूस होता है वो जाता कहाँ है फिर प्रोड्यूस होने के बाद?
वो जो सब्जी का छिलका है और जो खाना बच जाता है थोड़ा सा, तो कंपोस्ट तो होता है।
हाँ,
तो कंपोस्ट मशीन है, उसमें फर्स्ट एड मशीन होता है, वहां से कंपोस्ट करते हैं। उसको कंपोस्ट करके ट्रे में रखते हैं, जो गार्डनर है उसको लेके सब पेड़ के
सर वो वीकली कितने बार होता है?
वीकली तो हम हर सैटरडे को करता है, वो अगले एक बार करता है।
अच्छा सर, और कोई जगह जाता है क्या? सारे वेस्ट यहाँ पे स्कूल में यूज होता
स्कूल में
है,
यूज होता है,
बाहर कोई
बाहर
कंपनी नहीं किया था? और हॉस्टल से कुछ वेस्ट आता है?
हॉस्टल में कुछ वेस्ट नहीं होता है, वो हॉस्टल जो आता है वो वो पेपर और जो पॉलिथीन वगैरह वो उधर डालते हैं, आग लग जाता है, वो जल जाता है। वो उसके बाद वो जो आता है, वो बाहर से गाड़ी आता है, वो म्युनिसिपैलिटी का गाड़ी आता है, उसको भर के ले जाता है बाहर।
थैंक यू सर।
So we are from Wipro Adhyay project and we are working on the solid waste management, and here we want to ask you some questions regarding the solid waste management in our school.
Okay.
So the first question is, what happens to the waste when it is removed from the school or college premises?
Question again.
What happens to the waste after it is removed from the school or college terrace?
Okay. The waste material from the school.
Yes.
This is being deposited in the compost and converted into some useful way. To that waste can be converted in different purposes. That is useful for school as well as others. So some waste convert to manure and some waste convert to different use of this thing. So I think in our school it is happening.
Yes.
Okay. Who is doing waste management?
So the students.
This is a good thing.
Yes.
Yes, very good.
So where does that waste go?
After the preparation of both, that move to compost, no? Waste, all the waste collected and goes to compost. And then our waste management team, we are school. And like,
So could you find out similar aspect about where the waste from your post and building is deposited?
our waste direct taken by the municipality. And that municipality deposit outside of the city. And they are doing something. Right? Our waste, particularly from home and city, all they are collected by municipality and they do some deposit place outside the city. And they are doing some waste management. They are, near DD University, backside of the called farm. So near DD University, there is one waste management center in Janga. I was saying, no. Go and visit there. Okay? Thank you. Yeah.
Sir, I am Sudhir Patnaik, he is Aishan Mishra. We are conducting an interview from you because we have a topic on solid waste management for Wipro. So, I will be asking you some question and you have to answer. Sir, what happens to the waste after it is removed from the school or college premises?
Okay, so it should be removed from the school and premises of our school to recycle the compost. Recycle, it should be compost and utilized in our various plants. Okay.
Sir, what are the waste that goes for becoming compost?
Trimmings of the trees, leaves, and cutting the grass. Okay.
Sir, how is it removed and who removes them?
Gardeners of our school remove it and recycle at the compost area.
So the waste are removed as the garden and then composted and then used in the tanks.
Fresh.
Sir, what happens to the plastics used there?
That it is all plastic materials we should remove it out of the school and fire it.
Sir, that causes air pollution. So what are there any other solutions for it?
And
Can we use them in the school for decorations? And is it usable?
why not?
How is it used? Sir? Like in the art room, there are many
Plastic.
decorations made from plastic.
Nowadays we are not using plastic materials,
Yes.
or polythene materials. Which are using by us, it decompose and are metallized. जोटा डिकम्पोज ହେଇଯାଉଛି ତାକୁ ଆମେ ୟୁଜ କରୁଛୁ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ପ୍ଲାଷ୍ଟିକ ଆମେ ୟୁଜ କରୁଛୁ ଆଉ କିଛି ପ୍ଲାଷ୍ଟିକ ଆସୁଛି ସେଠି ପ୍ଲାଷ୍ଟିକ ଆସୁନି
Yes, sir. We use disposable bags. Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, ma'am. I'm Sai Shakti,
And Shasri,
and we are working under the Wipro urgent process.
Okay.
You are working for the project. You're preparing something.
Well, so today we are here to ask you some questions related that what we have in our campus, school campus, and how it treats this sewage or other like the waste materials on that topic.
Okay, you are asking me, I'll tell, but are you aware of it? What is there in the school?
Somehow and we want to know about
Okay. Now, first of all, do you have any specific question for me? Do you have any specific question for me?
Yes, ma'am. And so the first question is about are there any eco clubs or initiatives that promote sustainable practices in our schools?
Okay, about eco clubs, we have a club, Harita. Are you aware of it?
Yes, ma'am.
Harita club we made. Yes. The Harita club is meant for that only, what you are like to tell me. That the Harita club meets, usually it meets on Saturdays. You have the hobby clubs at that time, but Harita does other work also. I don't know whether you are aware, many of your senior students, they were going to a village, to a nearby village. Okay, that was the project of Harita club. So yes, we have an eco club, Harita, which is working for the development of waste management also we are doing, and development of other things like for the production, for the what is it? Ecological development and things.
Then how can students and teachers are involved in maintaining clean and green school environment?
I think, have you seen the board which tells there, we keep our campus green, we keep our campus clean? Have you seen that? So naturally we do it. Because today you are asking me that question, but we have put up the board and we are maintaining it for the last 12 days, right? So yes, of course we do that. Till now, major work of that is being done by the support staff of the school, the guidance, the gardening actors and others. But the students also do it because the Harita Club meets on Saturdays. At that time they do something. That is one part. Second is, teachers till now have not been able to involve themselves much. But of course we have planned to get them also involved and making it great. But at present, there are some selective teachers who are, of course, bringing plants from many areas. And, there's a medicinal plant garden. So many teachers have contributed plants there. And for the other plants also, those who are fond of plants, they give us plants which we plant in the school. So that way teachers are involved. But maybe we can improve it further.
Okay, ma'am. According to you, is there any festival or function still celebrated the way it was celebrated when your parents and grandparents were children?
I couldn't get your question. Tell it once again.
According to you, is there any festival or function still celebrated the way it was celebrated? Let's not. Still celebrated the way your parents and grandparents were celebrating it?
Means where? In the school or at home? What are you asking? Where?
Like, you guys surroundings.
But in Kyonjan town you are taking.
I mean, the town hall, somewhere like where you have seen
Yes,
the
sir.
same way of celebration.
See, if you tell me, I don't think you'll get a proper answer because I have not spent my childhood here. So my parents and grandparents were not here. They belong to a different state. Their rituals, their cultures, their festivals might be different from what you have here.
You can say from that age of.
From that point of view also, no, I don't find it. In my place, I don't find it at all because I come from city. So whatever I saw my grandmother was doing, my mother could hardly make it. And now at present, we don't make it at all. Those celebrations. We don't do at home. The rituals which were connected to the celebrations, some of the things I don't know also. But I can remember my grandmother was doing that. But we are not doing it at all. We are not.
Ma'am, and instead of awareness programs, what kind of training programs can we implement to maintain waste management?
See, for the training, we have to get connected to some particular bodies who can train us properly. Otherwise, getting training from YouTube, that is a very common thing nowadays we do. We want to know some name of the pesticides or some name of the manure or organic fertilizers. We can go to YouTube and get it. That is one type of training you may say. But a proper training, of course, here once the DFO of District Forest Officer of KSR, he has visited our school twice or thrice. Okay? Sometimes for once he came for a function, and then again he came on his own because we have a large campus and a green campus. So he came here. He has told that he would help us to get some training. He would also take our students for some visits in the district, and he would also try to train our teachers.
Did they go us?
No, till now nothing has been done, but DFO has said that he would help us to do it. So that much assurance we have got from the District Forest Department. That we can see. And maybe I am trying to connect to some bodies through DFO only, because he would be doing better, which can train us about waste management. What we do at present is, you have seen that compost machine, right? Where we grind the dry leaves and all, and then we add something, all the vegetable peels and all, and we make compost, which is used for our garden. So that machine we have. We also have seen that STP, sewage treatment plant, which is there in the school. So these are the things we have in the school, and we treat the sewage water for watering the plants and all. So these are things which we already have, but for more training and all, we are trying to connect to DFO so that it can use.
Well, then, are there any efforts to reduce single-use plastics outside the school campus?
No, outside the school campus, our children had gone out maybe 3 times or 4 times, because after COVID it reduced, but before COVID, every year we used to go twice, when students used to go around the town to make the people aware of the use of plastics and single-use plastics and all. So those 2 or 3 programs, you have the photographs and videos also for that the students used to go out. After COVID, because so many things came, after that we have not been able to revive it once again. Maybe we will shortly revive it. So, yes, that was the thing we did for outside part. And for inside part, I don't know whether you can remember, I used to tell the students to bring all the plastic packets from their home here, so that we can fill the plastic bottles with those plastic packets. I used to say, no, those whatever packing packets you have at home, those packets in which your mother brings the groceries, like the dal packets and the sugar packets and all, you can bring them. We used to roll it. Well, have you seen one wall there in front of the auditorium? It is made with plastic bottles. And those plastic bottles were first filled with the plastic packets. So both the things were used, and then the children only made that wall, because what partition was needed there. So that bottle is made of plastic bottles. So that is reuse of plastic bottles. So that is one thing which we have done, and we are trying to do like that. So,
Ma'am, are there any plans to implement better sustainable practices in the future?
of course. Of course.
Ma'am, can you share some?
See, one, as I told, that we are connecting with the DFO, District Forest Officer. And he has told that he would guide us to get connected with other bodies which can help us to know about what sustainable practices. At present, we are doing mainly these 2. One is compost making, another is that where all our organic waste, vegetable peels and all those things, because we have a hostel here. So all those things are getting used. We have STP, sewage treatment plant in the school. And other than that, gobar gas also we are trying to make. Okay, with the organic vegetable peels and all that also we have connected to one company is there. They had Mahabharata had taken the children there. So that also we are trying to do. And other than that, some other organizations will have to come and train us. That we are trying to get that.
Thank you.